Hey, my beautiful beings of light, Marci locking down the truth. I just had a quick message that I wanted to share with you guys. I would have loved to jump on Facebook Live and done like a big old long train and talk and da 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 da. Yet I only had 10 minutes, and this was what was really coming through me. Is just, I've been in such pure, obviously, appreciation and gratitude as the women that were just here this last weekend for Goddess Empire are posting up on like whole massive transformations in their entire life. Like one was like, what did you do to my husband? I'm like, oh sweetie, when your frequency shifts, everything shifts around you. So many taking massive action and having clear downloads and the activation really being embodied in their system to be like, I'm free, I'm awesome, I'm amazing, I'm worthy. And it brings to light, as I'm thinking about this here today, I'm headed, the reason I get to be quick is I'm headed to work with one of my divine little Shama mamas, older grandma mom that is a divine healer, leading and guiding me in activations and all sorts of things, doing that with her tonight. This weekend I'm headed off. I'll be off grid for probably 4 or 5 days doing a deep, intense healing process with another one of my spiritual mentors. All sorts of activations and all sorts of deep things that I don't even think there's words or language for me to really describe. And then it's going to be my birthday, so then I'm going to just chill and hang out literally on a beach somewhere for a couple days. And when I come back, I have, there's things that I do not almost every day, but every week. And I was thinking about it. Someone had said to me, they're like, you do more probably in a month than most people do in a year to 2 years in their own self-development type processes. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm literally, this is like this hunger and this passion inside me, committed to literally always continue to grow and expand into more love, more joy, more abundance, more freedom. And that's the question I'd have you ask yourself. Is I see where people get really, they feel a call to something, they feel drawn to something, they feel this like, oh, they get a taste of, people have been like, oh, I just got to be around your juju juice or whatever it is. It's like they get a taste of the essence and the energy of living in such a high vibration and frequency all the time. They're like, I just want more and I feel called to this. And then what happens is our ego mind and the codes and the domestication and the programming and all these things that we've been taught and raised in are the things that take over and say, but what about this? And and now we're questioning which way we should go and if we can and how that's going to look and all that stuff that is just a program to keep you stuck. It's in the energy of stuckness versus you claiming your power and saying, this is what feels good, this is what I'm called to, and so what would that get to look like, and how do I get to take action and move, even if it's an inch by inch. Life can be a cinch, yard by yard. It's hard when you're looking at the big huge picture and it's keeping you stuck from even moving. So I just really want you to question. There was a lot of women this weekend that had massive resistance show up to even showing up. There was ones that were literally buying plane tickets the night before as they were moving the resistance and finding their way to what they'd committed to coming and doing, and to see their world completely different. This is the thing. Oh, it looks so scary, because of course it looks scary when everything within you is like, wait, no, we got to stay where we're comfortable. That's not really comfortable. And when it's, the funny thing is, as they come and they receive this stuff, it's like, well, that was just fun, and that was just enlightenment, and that was just, joy and love, and now I'm expanded into being all of this, and yet I was scaring myself. I was scaring myself of what I was afraid of and what I thought was going to happen. The moment we give ourselves the next step, the moment we just receive more greatness. Would it be silly to think that it's anything else? Because every single day, the truth is, every day it can only get greater, because you're a more wise divine being. You've had more experience. Every single day you get to see what you've called in and what you've attracted, what your frequency is vibrating, because you're only and always going to manifest what you're vibrating. And from that feedback alone, if you're willing to look at it consciously versus continuing to unconsciously operate, you're going to be able to see, wow, beautiful. Now how do I micro align to something different? And you just get greater and greater, and that's all we're here to receive, is greater and greater and greater. So I'm just super stoked and excited for all that's available. Like this soon, in a couple days, my dear sister and I, we get to start Gene Keys. We're starting the Gene Keys course for all our peeps that have been so excited to understand that genetic map of themselves in transmission, to be able to have so much influence on, you know, shifting and up-leveling your consciousness and frequency and understanding your specific codes from your shadow to your greatest gifts and your wounds to be those strengths. That's super exciting. I know there's just so many things that we have an opportunity to be able to grow on, to be able to learn, and to be able to have greater and greater and greater. So if you're someone who's not giving yourself that daily, let alone at all, tune in and think about, well, obviously, this is what I'm committed to, because you always get what you're committed to. You always get what you're committed to. Look around and you'll see exactly what you're committed to in your body, in your relationship, in your personal relationship with yourself, in your divine spiritual relationship, in your business, in your bank account. You're going to see exactly what you're committed to, because results don't lie. So if you're not giving yourself permission to make you the purpose, you are the purpose. Your happiness is the purpose. The more you align to your happiness and joy and bliss and love and ease and flow, everything else is joy and bliss and flow and love and ease, because you've become the purpose. Something outside of you isn't. It's all within you. So I just want to give you guys that stand, that truth, that message. I'm standing that for you and holding the space and exemplifying that for you, and that essence and those codes, that you align to you being the greatest purpose. And that means then you will be the greatest epic love for your family, for your friends, for your clients. You will be the greatest stand for themselves when you stand for yourself. You can't lead anyone else until you lead yourself. I love you guys. Power of choice is yours. Choose your best life. Lock it down.